Over the weekend, Governor Palin, you said the U.S. should absolutely launch cross-border attacks from Afghanistan into Pakistan to, quote, stop the terrorists from coming any further in. Now, that's almost the exact position Barack Obama has taken and that you, Senator McCain, have criticized as something you do not say out loud. So, Governor Palin, are you two on the same page?
I'm not prepared at this time to cut off aid to Pakistan. So I'm not prepared to threaten it, as Senator Obama apparently wants to do, as he has said that he would announce military strikes into Pakistan. We've got to get the support of the people of Pakistan. He said that he would launch military strikes into Pakistan. Now, you don't do that. You don't say that out loud.
How is the Pakistan situation? What's your thoughts about that?
In Pakistan?
Yeah, what's going on over there?
Working with Qatari to make sure that we're all working together to stop the guys from coming in.
How you doing? Waziristan's blowing up, you know?
Yeah, it is. And the economy there is blowing up.
Get my pictures. Should we do cross-border, like from Afghanistan to Pakistan?
If that's what we have to do to stop the terrorists from coming any further in, absolutely, we should. What's your name?
We had a great discussion with President Zardari as we talked about what it is that America can and should be doing together to make sure that the terrorists do not cross borders and do not ultimately put themselves in a position of attacking America again or her allies. And we will do what we have to do to secure the United States of America and her allies.
Is that something you shouldn't say out loud, Senator?
Of course not. But look, I understand this day and age gotcha journalism. Is that a pizza place? In a conversation with someone who you didn't hear the question very well, you don't know the context of the conversation, grab a phrase. Governor Palin and I agree that you don't announce that you're going to attack another country.
Are you sorry you said it, Governor?
Wait a minute. Before you say, is she sorry she said it? This was a gotcha soundbite. She was
it wasn't a gotcha. She was talking to a voter.
She was in a conversation with a group of people and talking back and forth. And I'll let Governor Palin speak for herself.
In fact, you're absolutely right on. In the context, this was a voter, a constituent, hollering out a question from across an area asking, what are you going to do about Pakistan? You better have an answer to Pakistan. I said, we're going to do what we have to do to protect the United States of America.
You were pretty specific about what you wanted to do.
Well, as Senator McCain is suggesting here also, never would our administration get out there and show our cards to terrorists, in this case to enemies, and let them know what the game plan was, not when that could ultimately adversely affect a plan to keep America secure.
John McCain did an interview with you on September 12, 2001, in which he raised the prospect of going after Iraq. He listed all these countries that he wanted to go after. He said, we're talking about Syria, Iraq, Iran, North Korea, Libya, and others. On the morning of 9/11, right after the towers fell, he raised the prospect of going after Iraq.
Didn't you get him mixed up with Michael Ledeen, one of the real far-out whack jobs on this? No, there's so many ideologues I've had on the show. I didn't realize it was John McCain. Your research is good. I mean, there's so many of these guys, where do they go in? You know, it was Edelman, all these neocons were one after another. Woolsey, let's go, let's get in there. The Kagans. How many Kagans are there, by the way? Frank Kagan, Robert Kagan, Kimberly Kagan. There's so many of these hawks out there that wanted to go 1, 2, 3 to the Arab countries. Yeah.
But, Chris, is John McCain one of those guys? I mean, John McCain raised the prospect of Iraq on 9/11, on 9/12, over and over again in October. In January of 2002, he stood on an aircraft carrier and yelled, Baghdad next.
He said that he would launch military strikes into Pakistan. Now, you don't do that. You don't say that out loud.